The tambourine man pumping while the Tyson burning. Air tech challenge, clay court checks balance.
Before Action Bronson made it onto the XXL Freshman Class of 2013, before he would be involved in an online beef with Ghostfaced Killa.
What am I doing? Beat a nigga up for sound like me? You know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be. It's like, yo, we above that.
Right.
He's not rapping like this no more.
Whoa, was that a shot at the ghost?
I gave you a grace period, nigga. I supposed to destroyed you a long time ago.
Before he would collaborate with the likes of Schoolboy Q, the Alchemist, Chance the Rapper, Wiz Khalifa, PartySupplies, Odd Future, amongst many others. Before he dropped his web series, That's Delicious, as well as Munchies, also Adventures with Action, there was also Fuck That's Delicious. Man, the guy's got so many. Now don't let the red beard or the jolly old waistline fool you that Action Bronson, he traces his ancestry back to Ireland or England or Scotland. The guy's father immigrated to America from Albania. And Action Bronson, well, he started off a very successful career as that of a chef. Now after an injury forced him out of the kitchen, he decided to take up an old hobby of rhyming a little more seriously. And then his friends began pressuring him that he was pretty good. Seeing as he was getting into the rap game a little late in life, well, he got to work pretty quickly. Moving forward from 2011, he dropped 4 mixtapes, 19 videos, and 3 albums in practically no time at all, along with seemingly countless guest verses, which is a pretty remarkable accomplishment seeing as this man is a weed fiend. Seriously, don't take my word for it, he raps about weed a whole lot. That and food. And, well, I used to be a chef, so that's cool.
I ate a lot of beef, banana shake, peanut butter, cocoa, gallons of water a day, brisket beef ribs, fried potatoes with gravy, cheese, 2,000 plates.
My name's Michael McCrudden, documenting the life of Action Bronson prior to fame, here for you on Before They Were Famous. Now this one has been requested a long time ago, and I'm happy I can finally get it done. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below who you want to hear about next. Remember, I read all the comments, so be nice. Action Bronson was born Ariana Arsani on December 2nd, 1983 in Flushing, Queens. His father immigrated to America from war-torn, poverty-ridden Albania. There, the man of Muslim faith married Ariani's mother, a Jewish woman from New York. His father was also a musician who played guitar back home in a rock and roll band. He also dabbled in classical music. But growing up in Queens, an area deeply influenced by artists like Run DMC, LL Cool J, Nas, as well as 50 Cent, well, young Action Bronson, he took to hip hop and rap extremely young. For a hobby, he got his hands on a cassette boombox with one speaker, and he picked up the NWA album. He was blasting it as he walked through the streets. But then one of his neighbors, who noted that this young boy only hung out with the black kids, he also didn't take an interest in his music, and reported him then to his father, and his father threw out all his music right out the window. Now maybe you can expect that from the Muslim father, but his mother, she came to the rescue. She got all that music back, and she encouraged her son to do whatever he loved. And outside of music, well, there was a special place for something else in Action Bronson's heart. Or perhaps his stomach. His mother had been gifted in the kitchen and even worked as a cook. His grandmother too knew how to mix up some mean dishes. So young Arian, he loved his food. So much so that he began getting busy in the kitchen, whipping up some delicious dishes. And that became a passion of his that he would turn into a career. He attended Bayside High School, but then dropped out and started cooking at his father's Mediterranean restaurant. For some time, he attended the Art Institute of New York City's culinary school. But that wasn't for him, so he eventually dropped out, but he continued to work forward. Eventually, he got himself a gig as a respected Fire Flame gourmet chef out in New York City. Around this time, he got into a long-term relationship with a woman. Together, they had 2 children. They are no longer together. Now, prior to this, Arian, he had always dabbled in rap. The guy actually had some skills, some linguistic talent. The man spoke both English, Spanish, and a little bit of Arabic. His best friend in high school, Ma'am Lauren, was giving it a serious go, but it wasn't until Action Bronson would have a kitchen accident that kept him off his feet, and then he would consider giving rap a try.
I slipped out of nowhere because the fucking guy was mopping the floor and there was oil on the floor from earlier. I fell back, all the weight on my right leg cracked. My shit is bionic now.
Now this was back in 2008, 2009, and for 3 weeks while Action Bronson, he was on his back with his leg broken. That's when he decided to pass the time by rhyming, and his friends, they really liked what they heard, and they encouraged him to put together a mixtape. Now the name Action Bronson, it came from his grandfather's favorite actor, who was Charles Bronson. Together, him and his grandson, well, they would watch those movies together. As for Action, well, that was a moniker that the young boy had been using when he was a graffiti artist back in the day, and he liked the sound of Action and Bronson mixed together, so he decided to go with that. Alongside Mayhem Lauren, him and his pals formed a rap squad known as the Outdoorsmen, alongside AJ DeCrooner and Jay Steele. Following this, well then Action Bronson had his first live performance, and it was in front of a total of 5 people. He was still extremely nervous, but as soon as he got on stage, he got a buzz from entertaining at least those 5 people, and from there he was hooked. Action Bronson's debut studio album, Dr. Lecter, was independently released in 2011. That year, Bronson followed up with Well Done. In 2012, he released his second mixtape, Blue Chips. In 2012, he released Rare Chandeliers and Blue Chips 2. In 2013, well, that one was nominated for a Best Mixtape at the BET Hip Hop Awards. And the rest of the story, well, you know the story because this is Before They Were Famous. My name is Mike McCrud, thanks for checking out my personal channel. Now, Action Bronson. Been meaning to do that one for you guys for a whole long time, so I hope you enjoyed it. I think everyone did, except for Ghostfaced Killa.
I got those kind of niggas that'll do disappearing acts on motherfuckers for nothing. Just keep my name out your fucking mouth.
Alright guys, be sure to let me know in the comments down below who do you want to hear about next in Before They Were Famous, After They Were Famous, and Before They Were Dead. Okay guys, I'll get through all your comments and keep pumping out these videos. We are doing multiple a day. We're doing like 10 a week or something. Absolutely crazy stuff. So keep subscribing, keep sharing the channel with your friends. I'll see you guys in another video.
Don't let me hang you from a fucking rope and gut you like a pig, nigga.